This story is way bigger than the dog itself. Most people think Chihuahuas come from, well, Chihuahua, Mexico. And they're right. But their roots go back much, much further. Let's rewind the clock to the ancient Toltec civilization, way back in the 9th century. They had a dog called the Techichi, a small, quiet companion that's believed to be the ancestor of our modern-day Chihuahua. Unlike the feisty pups we know today, the Techichi was more of a calm, silent partner. Archaeologists have found their remains in burial sites, suggesting they were beloved pets, possibly even seen as spiritual guides for the afterlife. Imagine that. Your tiny companion being a guide to the spirit world. When the Aztecs conquered the Toltecs, they didn't just take over the land. They fell in love with the Techichi too. The Aztecs adored these little dogs, and they became a symbol of wealth and status. It's said that Montezuma, the famous Aztec emperor, had hundreds of them. They believed the Techichi had special healing powers and could absorb human sins. But here's where it gets a little more intense. The Aztecs also believed these dogs could guide souls through the underworld Mictlan. A reddish-colored Techichi was often sacrificed and buried with its owner to ensure a safe passage. It's a somber thought, but it shows just how deeply embedded these dogs were in their culture. So, how did this ancient dog transform into the Chihuahua we know and love today? After the Spanish conquest in the 16th century, the Techichi seemed to vanish from the historical record for a few hundred years. Many believe they survived in remote villages, hidden away from the world. Then, fast forward to the mid-1800s, American travelers started discovering these tiny dogs in the Mexican state of Chihuahua. They were fascinated by their small size and big personality. They bought them from local merchants and brought them back to the United States, naming them after the region where they were found. And just like that, the Chihuahua was born. Or rather, reborn. One of the earliest Chihuahuas to make it big was a tiny pup named, and I'm not kidding, Me. He became a sensation, and the breed's popularity began to skyrocket. The American Kennel Club officially recognized the Chihuahua in 1904, solidifying its place in the dog world. From there, Hollywood took notice. Celebrities like Spanish-Cuban bandleader Xavier Cugat were famously seen with their Chihuahuas, turning them into a glamorous accessory. Remember the Taco Bell dog, Gidget? Yo quiero Taco Bell! That little superstar made Chihuahuas a global phenomenon in the 90s. And who could forget Bruiser Woods from Legally Blonde? These pop culture moments cemented the Chihuahua as a fashionable, must-have companion. Today, there are two main types of Chihuahuas: the applehead, with its round, dome-like skull, and the deerhead, with a longer, more slender face. They also come in smooth coat and long coat varieties. But no matter what they look like, they all share that same fiery, loyal, and loving personality packed into a tiny body. So, the next time you see a Chihuahua strutting down the street, remember its incredible journey. From sacred companions of ancient civilizations and guides to the underworld, to beloved pets of Aztec emperors and modern-day Hollywood icons. The Chihuahua isn't just a dog. It's a living piece of history, a tiny survivor with a story as grand as any epic. They prove that you don't have to be big to leave a huge mark on the world. Thanks so much for hanging out and learning about these amazing little dogs with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive into the fascinating world of pets. See you in the next one.